today we're talking about the interior of the 69 Chevelle. We got Rick from Arjay's Upholstery. We're gonna talk about a little bit of our plans for the inside of this. Right now we're thinking going with seats from an 05 CTS-V. So we're gonna have power seats with lumbar support, all kinds of cool stuff. And we wanna match the interior to that. And then also obviously do a matching cover on all of the custom interior pieces we got from Fessler Automotive. So we're gonna run through it with Rick from Arjay's Upholstery and see what we got planned for the 69. Well, let's look at this thing real quick and I'll shoot a couple things at you. Let's go around the far side if you want to shoot from this side, Jeff. This build is going to be a really high quality build. Obviously, we started with a really original shell of a 69 Chevelle, which is really rare to find. There's no replaced panels in this car anywhere that we could find, so there's no rust in this thing. It's the original floor pan, it's the original trunk pan. All the sheet metal in here is original, which is really rare to find. We obviously went over and above with the Blueprint engines, power plant, the Silver Sport transmissions, Tremec that we got. Everything is really high end, so we're gonna carry that all the way through the build, and we want the interior to reflect that and be just as comfortable and high quality as the rest of the car. And so everything from the seats you're gonna sit in, to the carpet underneath, to the headliner, to the custom door panels from Fessler, to the custom center console, we want everything to be really high end. We're sourcing the best steering wheel. Everything is gonna be as high end as we can make it, and that's why we brought in Rick to take us to the promised land when it comes to the interior. We are going to do a roll cage in here, so the cage is going to come up here above the back of the interior seats, and then there's a little door piece that's low right here. I'm thinking carpet, just black carpet.
You know, I didn't bring carpet, but I have a really nice American carpet that we've been using that looks really expensive, and it's not. So it's a deep cut pile. Mm-hmm. It almost looks like the Wilton wool, the Rolls-Royce Wilton wool. That kind of look, kind of really thick, and
cool.
It's nice. It hangs onto a binding really well.
I love that.
And it's not that expensive.
I love that. I want to take out this headliner and do like a black suede.
Okay.
And then I want to do the pillars in it as well. So let's look in here real quick. So super basic, empty trunk right now. I think all I want to do is a masonite, I guess, panel for here.
We did one on, well, actually we've done a bunch of them, but we did one on a Mustang that was super clean.
Yeah. Battery is back here, so that has to be accessible, like to be able to like a pull tab or something to pull down, maybe like a Velcro or something like that panel to come down. But the rest of this, just give them as much trunk space as we can, kind of cover this stuff. Maybe like some leather accents here and then carpet through the rest. Sure. Maybe a cutoff switch for the battery. We might build one of those in. And then what I'd like to do here, leather face cap right here with our logo across.
So Rick, now that we kind of have all this laid out, what's kind of the general like outline or kind of the general steps of how you would put all this together?
Well, the first step would be to assemble the whole thing in the car.
Okay.
Get it all assembled, make sure everything fits, because we don't want to find out stuff is a little tweaked or a little weirded out once it's all upholstered. Mm-hmm. You know, if we have to sand something down.
Yeah, minor, some fiberglass trimming may be necessary.
Right, that's exactly right. Yep. And it's almost always necessary. But one I really wanted to show you was the Alcantara.
Yep.
That has a really cool look to it. This is the real stuff. This is what the actual product Alcantara. A lot of guys get away with this. This is the standard suede, which is a fraction of the cost. Okay. But this has a very distinct look to it. Mm-hmm. And
give me an idea, just so we can talk about the difference in cost. If I did a headliner in Alcantara versus this, what is it? What's the cost difference?
So the Alcantara itself, we just did a little mini, believe it or not. It was 2 yards, and that was $98 a yard. On your car, you probably need 4 yards. So you're going to start off with about $400 right off the bat, just on headliner material, not including the side pieces if you can get away with it. Because all the nap has to go the same way.
Well, yeah, the side pieces, like the pillars.
The pillars and things like the back panels and all that.
So you're probably talking, what, 5 yards there?
You're probably talking about $500.
And then you're talking about the panels have to match.
And then the panels have to match, yeah.
So that's probably another 2, right?
Yes, because you're going to need a couple yards. Yeah, you're going to need a couple yards for the door panels, for the inserts.
Right. So maybe we're at $800.
We're probably at $800
just a material. And then what if we did this? Just to get an idea.
That is almost a throw-in, believe it or not.
Oh, so it's almost free.
Well, it's not.
This one's $800.
Compared to this, this is about $19 a yard.
Okay, so we pay $100 here, and we pay $800.
Yeah, and that's what I mean by
just material cost.
Just material cost. It's like wearing a $600 T-shirt. rather
Right.
than a $10 t-shirt. You know, who can tell? Well, you know, some people can, you know, that kind of
Yeah.
thing.
I'm just thinking colors just real quick. I mean, just leaving aside the difference between those two right now. I'm thinking obviously we're gonna do, you know, the car is silver, the carpet's gonna be black, seats are gonna be black.
Right.
Do we want to do this in like a gray to kind of offset that?
I would, because I think black is going to be too much.
Yeah, if it's all black.
If it's all black, there's no creativity when you stick your head in there and look at it. It's just
Right.
all black. No matter
Yeah.
how nice it is, it's all black.
Yeah, it just kind of all runs
Yeah,
together.
it
So
all
I'm
runs
thinking it's
together.
something like maybe, you know, something like this.
This is a
So it's got to be this one.
this piece here.
Oh,
that's
this
why it's that's why it's yellow. That's the one you picked.
Oh, okay.
But see how it has kind of a
I love the feel. Feel this, Joe.
I don't
Oh,
know,
wow.
like a sparkle to it or something.
Totally.
So when you put it together, it's got a distinct look that
Yeah,
I
because
can
the
pick out.
end,
But
the
some
end
people
of the
can't, some people don't care, some people.
when you're seeing the end of the fibers, it like almost changes colors.
It does. It
Yeah.
does.
And then in terms of the actual like the leather pieces, is there a lot of choices there in material?
There is a lot of choices in leather as well. This is the stuff I really like to use because it molds and lays really nice. It has a really good, nice, soft feel to it. See that? You feel that? See, these are different textures. Same thing. This is a little bit cheaper, like $3, $4 a square foot. They come in 50-foot heights.
So it would be this versus this.
I think anything in here is $3.95. I can certainly check for you, but it's not further than that. And they're 45 to 50 square feet, whatever the math works out to that. And these are about $9 a square foot.
So 3 times as much.
Yeah, they're a little more expensive, but boy, do they make them nice.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's the kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff that you see at the, you know, the really high-end car shows and all that kind of stuff. A lot of aircraft use this kind of stuff as well because it's inherently fire resistant.
We'd be wrapping the door panels.
Yes,
except
but
for the
they do
inserts.
suck up a lot of height because it has this
All the curves.
big monster curve that really needs to be in one piece if it's going to look right. You know what I mean?
Yep. What about wrapping the dash?
You can certainly wrap the dash. The only problem I've had with wrapping the dash in leather is the thickness of the leather. It makes it really, really hard
Plus
to.
it's all one piece.
Well, it is all one piece, but it's a flat piece.
Right.
So it is one of the more doable ones. So yes, you can get away with it in leather. You can actually do something kind of trick, like put a seam, a French seam or something like that on it as well. But that's strictly
Well, then we could do-
again the time.
So
thing.
like that's the other thing is all the stitching. I would want to almost be like a silver stitching.
You can
with
do
the black
whatever
leather.
color stitching you want.
Yeah.
Video.
Did you get that on video?
Got the handshake.
Good old fashioned handshake.
Right?
Yeah.
Do we have to do it again since I said, did you get that on video?
Did you get that? Did you get
Do
that?
it one more time just to be sure.
Did you get
All
that?
right, Rick. Thanks, sir.
Sounds like fun. I will talk to you soon.
We're there. We're home. We're home free.
All right. Interior on this 69 Chevelle.
Hopefully coming soon. Rick, you said done tomorrow, right?
Absolutely. I say a lot of things.
Thanks for checking out our video, guys. If you're a fan of RestoMods and classic cars in general, make sure you're subscribed to our channel right here. Also, if you want some RestoMods gear, head over to RestoMods.com, pick up a shirt, a hat, auto parts, car care products. You might just take home a classic car. We give away a fully restored and modified classic every 3 months, and we could be handing you the keys.